Hey everybody, this is Mad Matt Carter. Thank you so much for watching the AIWF Network YouTube channel as well as the AIWF Ringside Wrestling channel. If you like what you see, please do us a big favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications every time we post new videos on both our channels. It means a lot to us, and thanks a lot for watching once again.
I think these belong to an announcer that we used to have by the name of Matt Carter. So if he's got to fill these up, come on out here right now, big boy.
Called him out, of course.
Hey, I think we could use a nice Matt Sucks chant.
Of course, we knew Matt Carter, a guest on the Johnny
Matt
Cash
Sucks.
Matt Carter.
Let me give you the Mad Matt Carter documentary.
He looks like a lost puppy.
2 years ago, when I was homeless and I was on the streets, and I looked about like this guy right here with no job and no class, I come to Matt and I said, Matt, I need a job. I need to get paid. I need to come and make the women in Graham, North Carolina melt at their feet when I walk out here. And Matt said, Slim Jim Bolin, being that you're the 68th wonder of the world, I'll give you one more and make you 69. Brother, you say I suck one more time, I'm going to come out there, I'm going to rip that shirt off, I'm going to pull your little chain if I can find it, and you're going to go home and cry to mama.
His grandmama gave him that chain.
Matt!
She did.
The people here in Graham, they only pick up 2 stations on their TVs, and one of them's the, you know what kind of station, with the bunny rabbits that Johnny Cash flows on tonight. So they don't know what's going on. But about 8 weeks ago, if you'll remember correctly, this guy right here walked out on the AIWF, and he didn't have his Sunday slacks on like this guy. He just walked out. And what we're trying to do here is find out why you walked out and where exactly did you go.
I went on a slight vacation, a leave of absence, went to a few races, went to a WWF show, went here and there and everywhere else. But I've been around. I haven't forgot about it.
Obviously, you made a stop off at Buckner if you went to a WWF show because you wasted your money, brother. Thank you very much. Can I just one time before I get out of here, hear WWF, what I got to say to you, Matt? Besides that, is that I think you was working for another organization. See if you can get this thing to working.
No. I did
He
go
wouldn't
to
stoop that
another
low.
organization's show. That's true. That's absolutely true. In West Virginia. I did not work for them. Because if I worked for them, I didn't see any green for it. I walked out with a guy. I didn't say anything. I just went and checked it out. But right now, I'm back here in the AIWF, and I want to go back to doing what I do best, and that's calling these matches.
I wept. There was plenty times late at night when I'd call these ladies on the phone crying, saying, where is Mad Matt? Where is Mad Matt? You know, because I called you too. So what you're asking me is for your job back, but what I got to tell you here is we found a replacement for you, Mad Matt.
The Baron? The Baron?
Oh, yeah, the Baron. And I would say that he fills your chair very nicely.
That he does, but I want my job back. What have I got to do to get my job back? I belong down there, not him. I belong down there next to Dr. Bill.
I don't think I can quite hear you.
Oh, Baron. The Baron is making his way up.
Baby,
Yes, he is.
you're sure doing a good job blowing that bubble gum right there. You got a phone number? If you do, give it to the freak, and I'll call you later. You want to talk right there?
Yeah, I'll talk right here. Matt Carter, 8 weeks ago, you turned your back on this organization. You walked out and you left your partner, Dr. Bill, the good doctor, by himself to run the show. No word.
Preach it.
While you're out running around, the AIWF, in their infinite wisdom, decided to get a replacement for you. And that is me. That is true. And I'm not quite so willing to give up the chair myself. So it's up to the commissioner, who in fact was one of the voting parties that put me in that chair.
And Lord
And that's
knows
all I'm gonna
Baron,
say. It's my
he's not going
job,
to give up
not
the chair.
yours.
And I don't care what Holiday says. I don't care what David Webb says. I don't care if Dean Puckett calls me on the cellular phone. There's no chance you're going to get your job back as long as I'm working here.
You told him, Baron.
Gotta lay the
I am the best
That's
damn.
right.
I hate to steal it, but I got 4 words for you. Why don't you go give him a call? I can't wrestle anymore. What's that stand for? You do the math. I'm out of here. Oh, shh.
We got Bill Holiday.
Somebody come and escort this man out of the building, please. I don't want to deal with this tonight. Listen, here's your problem. Here's your problem right here. He'll sit here and he'll let the guy back into the organization because he's a wimp.
I gotta put on my glasses because I don't even want to look at it.
Jim,
anymore.
I think in this situation calls for somebody with a cooler head to decide on this. Problem is, it's not going to be me, Matt. If anybody's got a problem with what you've done in this organization, I do. I've been stabbed in the back by these guys that you so-called go out and see a show about. I saw one show. Hey, one's enough as far as I'm concerned. Hey, but, hey, no, you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. If you want your job back, and I gotta admit, I'll say this in front of everybody, you do an awesome job at announcing. But, hey, this is the only second time in AIWF history we've agreed on anything. Don't push it. I tell you what, show how loyal you are to the AIWF. I got some things for you to do. Prove yourself to me, prove yourself to Bolin, and we'll see about getting your job back. The novelty table has nobody standing at it, so if you wouldn't mind, hey, you want your job back? Yeah, you want your job? Okay, work that, and we'll see about it. You do what we want you to, you show the loyalty, and we'll see about your job.
Putting Carter in his
I'm
place.
down with that. I tell you what,
Hey, he
for the
wanted to
rest
be
of the
behind the
night,
table.
it's about intermission time anyway. Why don't you go over there and work that empty novelty stand right there? Everybody go buy a T-shirt from this guy. They got the bodyguard shirts on special.
Hispanic wrestling fans, check out King's Hot Dog, located down at Rural Hall, North Carolina, at Village Square Plaza, right off of Highway 52, exit 118, where you can find anything from corn dogs, BLTs, chuck wagon, barbecue, and the world-famous King Dog. That's right, 14 inches, 2 pounds of meat, and with drive-through service available if you're in a hurry. Stop on by today, Village Square Plaza, Rural Hall.
Some good hot dog fans.
Matt Carter's selling some Brian Danzig shirts.
This is important stuff right going down here. Okay. It's very important. All right. I mean, I got to talk to him today. All right, cool. Now, I'm out. Come on, out of here, man.
Hey, listen, man. I got to talk to you a minute. All right? Okay. Where were you at in Bassett?
What do you mean where
was you at in Bassett when I had to wrestle Terminator X for the stinking heavyweight title and lost? You were supposed to be there. Where were you at?
I know I was supposed to be there. I'm sorry, but somebody told me not to show up. Somebody told me not to show up. That's it.
Who told you not to show up?
I don't think that really matters.
It matters to me because you were supposed to be there to help me with that belt. You were supposed to be there to make sure that I kept that belt. That was the plan. You weren't there. I lost the belt to TX. Who told you not to be there?
Bill Holiday. That's it.
Bill Holiday?
Yeah.
Where's Bill? I'll deal with you later. Where's Bill Holiday? And where's Bill Holiday?
You've got the power guy. You got the, along with Sweet Daddy and Jackie Anderson. Oh.
And they all hate the War Machines.
Yes, they do. War Machines, they've caused quite a stir in the AIWF, but in
Matt
the process.
Carter. Matt looks so good over there selling shirts.
Yes, he does.
Get a shot of this. Matt Carter is still over here selling shirts with a vengeance.
Yes, he is. One of my shirts, I might add.
What's he going for now? More Brian Danzig. Oh,
he dropped.
Oh, well, he just bought a shirt. Matt Carter just bought him a shirt right there.
like you said, he bought a shirt.
Yes, he did.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Continue to tell you a little bit what's happening. We're having a little technical problem.
Yes, we are. Oh, and the Scorpion goes after Jumpin Jimmy.
And Brian's being our actual connector to our satellite.
And J.D. Anderson.
Oh, we don't get any light.
Oh, big belly to back. And Jimmy dropped. Oh, Jimmy to the eyes. My God, and the rest of the War Machines are out here.
Yes, they are.
And some
Full
of the kid in the
force.
stands is really giving them the message out there.
Yes, he is. That little boy with the wife beater and the red cap. And the Red Scorpion is pounding away on both of them.
That's right. He wants to keep that trophy.
Go, he whips Jimmy in. Big slam.
God.
That could do it right there.
Yes, it could.
No.
But not in a
J.D.
triple threat
Anderson.
match.
J.D. Anderson there to make the save.
You have to lay out both guys. That's very good strategy there by J.D. Anderson.
Oh, and here we go.
Yeah, especially when you have the rest of your crew out there.
Oh, and the Scorpion he gets back
Very-
in the ring before he's ganged up on.
That's very smart move there by the Scorpion.
Oh. And Jimmy is working over that leg.
Yes, he
while the
is.
Scorpion stomps away on him. Looks like a
He'd better,
54.
But what? You know, if J.D. Anderson gave up right now, who would be the winner?
I have no idea. And the crowd not behind any of these guys.
No, they're not.
Matt's still over there selling shirts. That's one good thing.
Oh, Jimmy catches him. Big suplex.
Oh, my goodness.
And J.D. Anderson on the second rope.
Kicking, and there's the Scorpion at the bottom of the pile-up.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and J.D. Anderson takes one again.
5 minutes gone by in the match. 5 minutes.
Chop across the chest.
Now he's wailing on him. Oh, got him in the corner. Another shot to the head. Yet again, Jumpin Jimmy back on his feet. Oh. My God. Clothesline
right across the stomach.
Yes, it was. Very painful.
The solar plexus.
What is J.D. Anderson doing? He's, got that knee drove into, and Jimmy goes downstairs. And wait a minute. The War Machines have got a hold of the Scorpion, and they're giving him a good old-fashioned gang beating.
Doesn't look good for the triple threat champ.
No, whips J.D. Anderson into the Scorpion.
Whip off the rope, and
Jimmy lit him up.
Yes, he did.
Matt Carter's still putting that salesman's pitch on some kid over there.
Oh, we wish him luck.
Scorpion's got, and he puts him down. Jumpin Jimmy drops the elbow.
I think Brian's going to go buy a shirt. He's gone for a while.
I don't know if he's going to buy a shirt. But it looks like Matt Carter has indeed sold an AIWF shirt. And you got to wonder, what is he going to do next?
Well, you got to start somewhere, you know.
We got Bill Holiday and Jim Bolin agreeing on something.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is. Bill Holiday, I have to say myself, expected him just let Matt right back in.
Scorpion holding on. Oh.
Jimmy goes down hard, and the Scorpion has him right where he wants him.
Going for the death lock.
And J.D. Anderson's back in the ring. And Jimmy goes to the eyes of the Scorpion. J.D. Anderson, DDT. And all three of these men are, no, Jumpin Jimmy's back up. He's got the cover, 1, 2, no. Very close there, Baron.
And it looked almost like Anderson might have rolled over at about the same time. They could have pinned the Scorpion right there.
May have, and yourself and Matt Carter seem to have a bit of a disagreement.
Well, I mean, you know, you just can't walk away. I mean, you're my friend, Dr. Bill. I mean, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye because of the Weirdo Inc. thing and all that, but you know, he left the organization. He left you high and dry. No explanation whatsoever. And the folks in the AIWF asked if I could come in, and I was more than happy to be a part of it. But he's not going to come waltzing back into the organization a few weeks later like he took a vacation. We all take vacation.
Well, I mean, I can see the point on both sides of the story. Of course, Matt, you have to admit.
Take care of it we'll let Bill Holiday and the commissioner Jim Bolin take care of business.
Indeed.
But I'm not going to give up the chair that easily. I just can't walk away from it like that. I mean, he needs to prove himself, and I'm going to let him do that. I'll agree to that point.
Matt Carter's handling some traffic over there at the novelty table. Apparently, one of the other ladies working there is a very angry.
Oh, look out.
Oh, Lamont, sweet daddy. Oh, payback for that attack a little earlier tonight. And they are wailing away at the War Machines.
Right now, the War Machines look like they need to go back to the repair shop.
But in the ring, we got a double team on Jumpin Jimmy. And the Scorpion, wait a minute, Sweet Daddy's hit the ring. He's got J.D. Anderson and Vern Vern really doesn't know what to think about
He's
this
just
one.
kind of walking around hoping that he didn't get hit, I believe.
That's all we can hope for. He hadn't called for a bell. He's still trying to get him in the ring.
Vernon's calling for the original 3 to get back in.
I think it, well, we got the Scorpion in there. He's got Jumpin Jimmy. Oh, there it is, deathlock. He's got it turned over. He's got it clamped onto him. Will Jimmy give it up? Oh.
Oh, that could have been even worse for Jumpin Jimmy.
It could have. It pulled back on those legs, and that affects the back as well.
Your legs can only go so far. Oh, talk about foot to the face.
Oh.
Right to the throat.
And Scorpion shot to the outside. This is just carnage right here.
Uh-oh.
2 of the original men in this match are still in there.
The chair's been brought in, and Vern Stevens trying to get some semblance of order out there.
J.D. Anderson and David Steele have got something in store for Jumpin Jimmy.
Uh-oh. Double team. Is it going to be a double team DDT?
Double DDT on the chair. My God, that can do it. He's slow to make the cover, and the Scorpion's just now making his way back in. Oh! He throws J.D. Anderson out. And the Scorpion, once again, is going for the deathlock. He's pulling him into position. There it is.
Jumpin Jimmy looks like
Jumpin
he's out.
Jimmy is out as a result of that double team DDT. Vern telling him he's out. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner and still AIWF Triple Threat Champion, the Scorpion.
Here comes the whole crew back out again.
Yes,
Jackie
indeed.
Anderson.
Jackie is out here.
Sexy Steve.
Jackie is enforcing with that bull rope.
Meanwhile, Jumpin Jimmy is just out cold in the ring.
Yes, he is. And James Manson is taking a beat down in the corner.
Scorpion retains the triple threat title.
Yes, it is. Man, it already seems like that's going to be a hard man to get that title off of. Bulldogs.
Oh, Texan style.
And the War Machines are paid.
Hey, I got a phone with you. Well, hey, that's cool. That's another thing. Did you read that article on me? Is that not cool? That's one of the coolest. Anyway, no. Wait a minute. I got a bone to pick with you, man. What's your problem? Vern Stevens tells me that you told him not to be in Bassett the night I wrestled TX for the belt.
That's right.
Why?
He's not licensed in the state of Virginia.
Now, he's supposed to be the referee. Jim Bolin had worked out for him to be the referee in all my title matches, and he wasn't there. In Virginia.
Yeah, you know, every wrestler, everybody needs to be licensed in the state of Virginia.
I can't deal with this stress. All right, fine. I'll deal with this in some other way. I blame you for this. I blame Vern. All right. But he told me that he gave it to you. He was supposed to turn to you more. He told me he gave it to you.
He gave it to me, but for some reason it just didn't get turned in time.
So it is your fault.
Hey, nothing's my fault. If he gave it to me a month or two ago, we're fine. He couldn't wait till the last 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't have enough time to get it in.
Okay, fine. If that's the way you want to play, I can play the same way. All right, your little boy Neal Leathers that you kind of snuck back into the AIWF, he was a part of that too. He was at fault with this whole mess too, so fine. You are commissioner. You make it happen. I'm going to put this one on you. I want Neal Leathers in a cage at Deal with a Steel in Westville.
We'll do it.
You make it happen.
I'll do it.
You make it happen.
I like to see it as much as you.
You just remember one thing, old man. His head is on your shoulders. That'd look kind of funny, though, but I mean, his blood is on your hand.
Hey, I ain't finished with that.
You don't deserve to read. It's got my name in it.
is Slim Jim Bolin, the 69th wonder of the world. Let me tell you something right now, Paul Johnson. August 7th, 1999, Westfield, North Carolina. There's one way in, there's one way out. We're going to be in a cage, baby. And when I get done with you slicing, dicing, peeling your head like an onion, then me and Johnny Cashflow, we're going to take over the city council and we're going to run things, because it's a night, August 7th, 1999, in the cage, Westfield, North Carolina, baby.
The king dog. Visit King's Hot Dogs in Village Square Plaza in Rural Hall and tame your savage hunger.
Rick Deezel, Brian Danzig, Pagan, the family. It goes on to explain Rick Deezel's takeover with the rest of the family's help of the AIWF. It tells all about Robbie Evil being set on fire in Wallace, North Carolina, and burning like an offering at my feet. It also goes on to say that Don Carson, who couldn't waddle his way to Graham tonight, it talks about how Don Carson went up in flames after I run over him with a pickup truck. It also goes on to talk about how if Don Carson can't take it, then in quotation marks, if Carson can't take it, maybe he should go to ECW with the rest of the wusses, Deezel said. So in lieu of the fact that now everybody in the world knows what's going on in the AIWF, especially considering that earlier this week in the country of England and all over Britain, they done a little thing called a documentary that went out to 2 million people on the AIWF. The people in England haven't seen anything like us since World War II. Now, since right here in bold print, hostile takeover. That's what we're gonna start doing. The family, which consists of myself, Brian Danzig, Pagan, and the king of the high flyers, Daniel Mays, who's out with a knee injury right now, I might add. We are going to play on this a little bit. We're going to start the most god-awful hostile takeover in the history of pro wrestling. Jim Bolin's in there with us. This is the way it is, and pardon me, folks, if I turn my back on you because I'm addressing this to the rest of the AIWF. This is the way it's gonna be. You're either with us or you're destroyed by us, because we are taking the AIWF to the most extreme hardcore wrestling federation in the world today, if by God it kills one of us to do it. We're gonna have people spitting at ECW, spitting at WWF. We're sick and tired of them retards getting all the publicity just because they sling a few bucks around and buy a few reporters. We're gonna get what we deserve if we have to bloody up everybody in this stinking company. We will burn you, we will run over you, we will hurt you, whatever it takes. Your only way out is to step in the ring and swear your loyalty to us. So each and every one of you standing back there in the dressing room, you are on notice as of right now. You will either join us or you will go down in flames at our feet. Bottom line, because Deezel said so. Do it a little bit louder.
Hey, Niles, I want you to calm down a little bit. Let me tell you something. I've been out here this week, and I went and spent some money on us. And you know what? I have a surprise for you. Look.
That's a surprise for him.
A surprise for Steve Niles?
Yeah, Peanut.
A surprise for Steve Niles.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. He's a member of the Bad Street Boys, and he is accompanied to the ring by Lamont Steele. He is the current AIWF United States Champion from Harlem, New York, Sweet Daddy.
Hey, you bunch of people, look, you sitting there like a deadbeats out here. The bunch of morons, of rednecks sitting out in the audience here. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I want you to step in the ring. Yeah, you're the one suck, you fat little pig, you. I ain't the one who's out here eating all the food up. Looks like how big
really
you are. You
take
ain't
a
shaped to
lesson
wrestle,
in,
punk.
how to win over people and persuade them,
Oh,
right?
he didn't. He is a hated man by this crowd now. And Sweet Daddy brought up a good point. Where's the ref?
He wants somebody. Now Sweet Daddy wants to have a rebuttal, I guess. Oh, look at this.
Hey, Steve,
BC.
I got a present for you. This is BC here. And if any of these morons out of here and these rednecks want to go through any of us, they've got to go through him first.
They have picked up bad company.
So bad company. BC has been picked up by Donna Trump.
Yes, yeah, and we still have no referee. And Bill Holliday's on his way out here. And, well, he doesn't have his gear on.
Well, let's see here. See what he has to say.
I know I'm scheduled to do this match, guys, but hey, I don't feel I can do my 100% in the ring. I've been sick for the past couple of days, so I do have a replacement. Qualified, been a referee, commissioner. He'll do the job for you, and I have confidence he'll do it like he should. Come on, David.
David Webb. David Webb, we know he's had his share. He's been a referee before. A very experienced referee.
But the big shocker is Donna Trump bringing
Bad
BC
company.
into the fold, so to speak.
She has. And here we go. This match is underway with, I guess, special guest referee David Webb. Bill Holliday said he'd been sick the past few days. Doesn't feel he can give it 100%. So we have Steve Niles versus Sweet Daddy for United States title with David Webb as the referee. This one should prove to be very interesting.
Yes, it should.
I don't see David Webb really showing any favoritism towards either of these guys.
Haven't seen David referee since, I guess, season's beating.
Yes, it was. Brian Danzig versus Daniel Mays. David Webb, of course, didn't have much work to do then and got a suplex onto a barbed wire ladder for his troubles at the end of it. Probably decided it would be safer just to hang around the background as the commissioner since then. We know he's shown a lot of interest in our current tag team champions, the Natural Born Killer.
Sure has.
Of course, he explained to it more of a, not a managerial role, more of just a friend lending advice.
Yeah, like a spiritual advisor.
Pretty much. And whatever he's been doing, it's been working. And they're defending those tag team titles up next against the War Machines, which is going to consist of Rocky Steelheart and David Steele. That should be an interesting one.
Really should. We'll get
Steve
to
Niles has got his back turned. Sweet Daddy perched up on the second rope. They nailed him. And he is back up. And Steve Niles quick to the outside. Bad company not getting involved so far in this match.
No.
Haven't seen much of him at all. And the odds are even out there. Lamont Steele patrolling ringside. And after Steve Niles' speech at the beginning of the match, I don't think he's going to have any of the crowd behind him.
No, he didn't learn how to influence and win over people, that's for sure. He spent more time arguing with the fans than fighting with Sweet Daddy.
Yes, he has, and that's not going to pay off for him in the end. And they lock up. Niles backs him into the corner. Clean break, maybe. No.
Oh, he blocked it.
Sweet Daddy blocked it. 2 shots to the head. And now Sweet Daddy's got him right where he wants him. He is pounding away. Here we go. Oh, my God.
He about leaped right over top of him.
He got up so high his knee caught him in the chest. And Niles goes down after a punch. And Matt Carter once again. If you get a shot of this on camera, Matt Carter. Oh, there goes Sweet Roll. Matt Carter's up in the stands. Yet again, he is selling. There you
see
can
him
see
there in
him
the background.
working hard. Of course, we're going to keep our eye on Matt Carter tonight.
He may do his job so well, he may never leave it.
I don't know. I don't think his career goals include working the novelty table every week. Like I said before, I can agree with Matt. He did do a fine job, a very fine job.
Well, I agree with that too. He did, but he turned his back on you. And
that's the other side of it. And Matt Carter left the organization, which he said is a vacation. So, I mean, it's hard to.
You don't take a 2-month vacation and not tell anybody what's going on.
A lot of points and counterpoints to this one. Matt Carter has to do is keep putting up with whatever these demands may be, and they said they'll consider letting him have his job back.
I'm sure they'll have other demands on him in the future weeks ahead.
Steve Niles is working over the arm of Sweet Daddy. And he looks like he's in the eyes. And he was. David Webb so far calling this one right down the middle. Steve Niles in the eyes once again. David Webb makes him break. Oh, here we go. Steve Niles getting in the face of David Webb. Schoolboy, one. No, Steve Niles.
The ropes.
First thing he did was grab the ropes. So far, this has been a back and forth match. Nobody's had a definite advantage in this one yet. Sweet Daddy firing away. Wailing on Steve Niles. Here we go. He's got him. Oh. Oh. Big suplex. Didn't think he was going to get him there for a minute.
Just a 2 count.
5 minutes gone by in the match. 25 minutes remain. 5 minutes into this one. And Sweet Daddy's got the advantage right now. He whips Niles in. Oh, oh. Spin wheel kick, and he landed on him. That's a double shot right there.
Oh, they had him there.
That spin wheel kick nailed him right in the money, and to make things worse, Sweet Daddy landed on him.
Fans really giving Niles the word tonight.
Yes, they are. And Sweet Daddy is not wasting in bad company. Bad company is standing tall. Oh, my God. And here comes Lamont. And bad company needs to look out because Lamont Steele is also on the outside of that ring.
And Lamont can hold his own very well.
Yeah, well, Lamont can hold. Yeah, he can hold his own and quite a few more people at that.
I agree.
Lamont's a very strong man, very dangerous man. Steve Knott, big leg drop. 1, 2.
A little bit of an arrogant cover there.
Yes, it was. Basically just an arm over Sweet Daddy. Steve Niles, of course, has to be looking for that season finale. Oh, spine buster. That dropped him. 1, 2. No. David Webb, very consistent count throughout this one.
That's taking a lot of energy out of Sweet Daddy.
Yes, it is. And Steve Niles is looking to be a little frustrated. Oh, clothesline. Short arm clothesline. And Lamont Steele doing a little jawing with Steve Niles. And this is giving Sweet Daddy time to get it back together. Steve Niles is backing him into the corner. Ah, chop. He nailed him. Oh, Steve Niles is having a good time. Well, not anymore. Sweet Daddy has snapped. DDT.
Snap DDT right
He got
there.
all of that one. Steve Niles is down and big leg drop. Sweet Daddy connected to. Almost pinned him.
Frustration setting in there with Sweet
Yes,
Daddy.
it is. Oh, Steve Niles, I believe that was a bit low, Baron.
It was in a questionable area.
It was. David Webb. So far, he's called this one right down the middle.
Yeah, he's done pretty well.
All right, here we go. Steve Niles got him in the corner. He whips him in. Oh, he nails him. Sweet Daddy just falls. I think Sweet Daddy is out of this one.
Niles.
He needs to go for the pin.
But he picks him back up. Wanting to
Niles-
inflict a little more damage.
Niles had him right there. He should have pinned him. Big power slam. 1, 2, no. He gets the shoulder up, and Lamont Steele was about ready to bust in on that one.
And now Niles is letting his frustration get the best of him.
David Webb explaining that he got the shoulder up. Steve Niles whips Sweet Daddy in again. Missed a clothesline. Oh, big clothesline of his own. Steve Niles is down. As is Sweet Daddy as well.
See Trump and
1, 2. Bad Company squarely in your camera shot at home.
like the lone desperado sitting there.
Yeah, I can see why he's lone.
Niles still giving a little bit of flack there to David Webb.
He is. He's been arguing with David Webb.
He needs to remember, he's also arguing with one of the commissioners of the AIWF.
Yes, he is. You know, you can't lay a hand on. Oh! He connected with that one. He may have knocked Steve Niles out. No.
Oh, 2 count.
He hit that one right on the money.
Getting ready to
still
approach
didn't
the
work.
10-minute mark here already.
His sidewalk slam. 1, 2. Almost. 10 minutes have gone by in the match. 20 minutes remain. And this one has gone 10 minutes. And Sweet Daddy with a definite advantage right now. Oh. And as soon as one of them gets the advantage, the other one fights back.
Sees an opening and takes advantage there.
And they've been going back and forth for 10 minutes now. David Webb warning Steve Niles about the closed fist, excuse me, but there's not really much you can say about that. It's become a commonplace move these days.
Oh, he missed the splash.
Yes,
No
he did.
one home.
And this could be Sweet Daddy's chance to get back. He's got to hit that second win.
Webb up to 3.
Sweet Daddy has got Steve Niles. Looks like a power bomb, maybe. Oh, he can't get him up. Big backdrop.
Reverse.
Niles just a bit too much for him.
Now Niles getting back up.
And what is Niles going to do? He's emptied out just about everything besides the season finale.
Mm-hmm.
No, body slam. Thought he was going for it, right? And what is he doing?
Niles going to the ropes.
Not too often we've seen this. Oh, and that's why.
Good reason.
But Sweet Daddy, a man that's been known to fly. Oh. 2, 3. Here's your winner, and still AIWF United States Champion, Sweet Daddy. And yet,
dressing room are they giving us anyway? Flies? I knew Matt Carter. Yeah,
What is this all about?
Oh, you got it now. Okay.
What do you want?
Good deal. Listen, man,
Would you like me selling shirt sales and all
you've done a great job. The Jim Bolin shirt sales, whether you're there or not, but you did it. It's cool, man. Thanks a lot. You done me a real good favor. Look, you know that raise? Yeah. Add 2 zeros. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, man. All right, listen, we gotta talk. All right. You're doing great selling the t-shirts last night. Okay. You're still slacking.
Still slack?
You're still slacking. You're still slacking. When you're still slacking.
I'm slack.
Yeah, because look, man, you took all this time off. You got me pissed. You got Holiday pissed. You got the owner of the company, Dean Puckett, who we ever rarely see, popping his face up now. That's causing trouble for all of us because he's popping up.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, no kidding. Listen, I just found out, and I mean I just found out, Holiday, you know referee Holiday,
Yeah.
his wife.
Oh, yeah. I do know about that.
All right. So look, I think we might can work something out here. Well, you know the big match against Neal Leathers and Rick Deezel?
Yeah, I thought I heard something about that.
Yeah, I think I've heard something about it too. Anyway, Holiday's got that match to deal with the steel. So, yeah, we don't want that.
You don't?
It's in the cage and stuff.
Yeah.
He's got his wife on his mind and things. We don't need that. So, we'll see how much that night you want your job back. Just let me make sure. Let's make sure right now. Watch this meeting in here. We got rid of Billy to get to anybody. We want to make sure Rick Deezel wins that match.
You want me to referee a match for Cricket?
I didn't didn't say that now. Come on, I'm a good standing AIWF commissioner here. I just said we want to make sure Rick Deezel wins that match. We'll see how bad you want the job at, okay? In the meantime, clean up some of these flies, man. Good, what are they dressing us in here? Goodness, looks like Bill Holiday's apartment.
Ladder snapped in half. Oh! And Danzig just took one right to the head. And Neal Leathers is grabbing that chair. Oh my God, what, oh. Oh.
Oh, man.
He just dropped it right on Danzig.
And again, folks, he doesn't have a shirt to protect his own body.
No, he
He's setting
doesn't.
himself up at the same time.
He may not have come prepared for a type of match like this, but you know, he had to see this coming right here.
Pagan's pacing around the ring.
Oh.
Man.
Mainly just picked him up, dropped him face first. Neal Leathers going after that chair again. And he just knocked Brian Danzig out.
That'll cut you open in a hurry.
And then Brian Danzig is bleeding. As we said before, it doesn't take much to bust Brian Danzig open anymore.
No, he's
a lot of scars on his head. And we've seen him get busted open with a punch before.
Never he gets a chance to heal.
Oh!
Oh.
My God. 1, 2, no.
Kicks out after being thrown on the barbed wire.
And Neal Leathers pretty much meeting Vern Stevens for the first time here in the AIWF. A lot has changed since Neal's left.
It sure has.
We remember Neal Leathers was a member of the family for a week, and then Daniel Mays out of nowhere, after being gone for 2 years, shows up and takes Neal's place with a slingshot Frankensteiner, a move I don't think we're ever going to see again. Almost broke the neck of Neal Leathers. And Neal actually did have neck trouble from there on out in his career.
Right now, he's having no trouble with Danzig. Well, I might have spoken too soon.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
And Neal just got dropped hard. Oh.
Wow.
Brian Danzig, a bloody mess. And Neal Leathers, quite a few cuts on his back.
I can imagine why he may have had a hole in his side like he described.
Yes, indeed. And Neal Leathers involved in a lot of memorable matches. One that comes to mind, Deal with the Steel's coming. Oh my God, that was nailed right on the money. One match that comes to mind, Deal with the Steel's coming up. He was involved with Jackie Anderson in a barroom brawl, which he did defeat the Ghost Rider in, but that was a long time ago.
Sure was.
Danzig is circling around Neal Leathers. What's he going to do next? Got a... All right. Oh, power slam. And what are we going to have here? Oh, my God.
Oh, no, the top rope.
Oh. Somewhere Daniel Mays just smiled. And what is Neal doing? Neal's going up top.
Going up top.
Oh, my God.
Knock,
he looked
knock.
like he landed on his head.
Knock, knock, and nobody's home again.
But they weren't. Brian Danzig misses a moonsault. Neal Leathers misses a big splash. And Neal may be out of it.
Now Vern is the strongest man in the ring right now.
Yes, he is, and that's saying a lot. Neal Leathers, of course, we stated before, had neck trouble when he left the Federation. And it probably wouldn't take much to start that back up again.
It won't. It won't.
And that's not going to help matters any. Ramming your head down into the mat. And Danzig.
Again, Pagan's still walking around the ring, just
yes, she is.
Stalking the
the
area.
Danzig takes him down.
Is that a chokehold?
I have no idea. It doesn't seem to be. If it is, Byrne is letting it go. But no, it's just a headlock. Oh, Neal is on his way outside.
Right here on the floor in front of us.
And Pagan is on her way over. Oh. She's just putting the boots to the side of Neal Leathers.
Man, she's vicious.
Yes, she is.
Is she going to pick him up? Is she picking him up?
Oh.
Slammed him right there.
And Neal is out of it.
Oh, my.
Neal's still getting stomped at.
Gosh, I bet he's wondering now, should he have come back?
I don't know. He may be debating that right now. AIWF a lot sicker than Neal Leathers remember it being.
Much more dementia than ever before.
Yes, it has. There's fire now, barbed wire's in regular use now.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbtacks, glass. Neal Leathers.
And a combination of them sometimes.
Yes, indeed.
Flaming glass.
A combination of all of them at times. And Neal Leathers is down and out.
He's grabbing the shirt of Danzig.
Yes, it is. Yes, he is. Excuse me.
Danzig just gives him a fist to the forehead.
And Neal Leathers is out of it. Maybe Neal, too much ring rust on him. Oh. What offense Neal's provided has been right on the money. What's Brian Danzig? Welcome
is this
to the
rope-a-dope?
welcome to the 30s. 10 minutes have gone by in the match. 10 minutes. And Rick Deezel's out here throwing chairs in the ring. And Deezel's getting in the ring.
Oh, look at this. The fans saying, we want
Oh,
fire.
my God. Right in the head.
That's
Neal
a little
Leathers.
payback there from
That it is.
from Bassett, if I'm not mistaken.
My God, Neal Leathers is knocked out. And it looks
Look
like the
at this.
crowd is getting, they're getting what they want. And for the first time, we have found a crowd sick enough to cheer this on.
Fire.
The people in Smith Grove are a bunch of Cub Scouts compared to the fans here in Graham. There's
And
a
the
good
barbecue
blaze
has
going.
been lit.
Oh, my God. He is beating him with a flaming
With a
chair.
flaming chair. Vernon
Vern
says he don't want to sit down that other
No,
one.
Vern slaps it. Oh, my God. Oh. He is burned up. My God. Oh. And Neal is out of here.
Man.
Hey, welcome back to the AIWF for Neal Leathers.
With the grip of a young